Hello, welcome to Alice's Kitchen. So it's an exciting day. We are finally putting our new gadget, the Thermomix, to use. And we're just starting off by something very simple. So we are making white finger rolls. So the good thing about a Thermomix is the recipes, you get them online on an inbuilt system. So I'm just going to be following all the instructions from here. It will be telling me what to add and what to do step by step. So which is why I said it simplifies cooking. So I've already said this is the recipe I'm going to be using. So let's get started. So we are simply starting the cooking process. So we click start. So the first instruction is grease a large bowl and a large rectangle baking tray, then set aside. We've already done that. So we move on to the next step. So it tells us to place 650 grams strong white bread flour. So the good thing about this is it's got an inbuilt scale. So all I have to do is to pour the flour in and it does the measuring. All right, so we've got our 650 grams. We press next. Add 1 teaspoon fine salt. 1 teaspoon salt. We click next. Add 2 teaspoons caster sugar. 1.5 teaspoons dried instant yeast or 15 grams fresh yeast. We are going to be using the dried one, so we'll measure 1.5 teaspoons. So now we need to insert our measuring cup into the bowl. We've already done that. Into the lid. So we press the lid and then we click next. Turn speed selector to speed 8. So this is our speed selector. So we turn it to 8. Add 50 grams unsalted butter diced. So you can see it's got 1 gram there. So we just tear it so it goes back. All right, and then we click next. Turn speed selector 3 times. Add 400 grams milk, so that's what we're gonna do now. One large egg. Turn speed selector to speed 4. Turn speed selector to start. So now transfer sticky dough to greased bowl. So with this one you can put it in a greased bowl or you can use the mat. I'm going to transfer mine onto the mat. The next one tells you to cover and leave to rise in a warm place until doubled in size. Okay, so this is where we left off, where we were proofing our dough. So the next step is to transfer the raisin dough onto a floured surface. So I've got another mat that I'm just going to be using. So what you want to do is you want to get all the air out. So you deflate. So divide into 12 equal pieces, then form each into a sausage shape. So we've got 11. So what I'll just do is I'll just be getting a little bit from each, or I'll just make 11. So now you cover with greased cling film and leave to rise for 1 hour. Towards the end of the resting time, preheat oven to 220. So now we are going to cover them and then we'll let them proof, and we'll be back to show you when they are going into the oven. So now we are just going to dust them lightly with flour, and we'll bake for 5 minutes at 220. This is step 24 of 26, so we've got 2 more. We'll see what's next. The next one is after 5 minutes, you lower oven temperature to 200 and bake rolls for a further 5 to 10 minutes or until golden brown. We'll see what the next one is. And then the last step is you cool them on a wire rack before serving. So now we'll go back to this one because that's the one we're gonna start with. So our 5 minutes is up. Time to lower the temperature to 200, and then we are going to bake for a further 5 to 10 minutes or until they are brown. Total cooking time was 15 minutes, and it doesn't say this in the process, but I always love to brush my bread rolls with butter whilst they're still hot. So I'm just gonna do that now.